Shit.
Good morning, Charles.
Oh, look, I might be coming down with something.
Posted on Blue Sky a few days ago. Got to watch the truly elite college basketball team. Who then choked away a lead against Houston, who then choked the lead away against Florida, the national title game.
Yeah, I know they were going to do that before the game ended. And, you know, I think how smart people got to me because a couple people were just like, oh, they're so good now. I mean, like, yeah, they're still really good. I still think, you know, look, I'm a Falcons fan. I think this is a point of mean that you're going to get done. I think they took that lead away because honestly, I was watching that game last night. Like, man, this guy's just thinking to himself. They had to, held on to the big lead that they had at the end of that game.
Look, I'm coming down with some shit.
But it doesn't matter. I was relevant at the time. I reckon that I reckon we didn't find too many people that thought at that moment when I set that phone that they were going to go.
What up, like, Bright?
I thought the same thing. They were rolling against Houston. I was like, yeah,
Same
this
with
is really good. One of the best teams I've watched play. And then all of a sudden, they spent about 10 seconds forgetting how to just inbound the ball, and they don't win the national championship because of that. Did you enjoy last night's national championship?
Yeah, I did. It was fun. For me, like, I don't watch too much men's college basketball. This is kind of the only stuff that I'm, peeking into outside of, like, if there's a prospect like Cooper Flag or Zion or, something on that level, I'll watch them. But outside of that, like, the turn is my biggest focus. So,
what you doing, bro?
That game at the end, that was cool. And so it wasn't cool for that dude on Houston. And, like,
Okay, I heard that.
I listen because, let's say that you go back and watch the replay.
So, like, I'm coming down with something, bro.
It's getting swatted into the stand, right? Like you can shoot it over and it breaks. So, like, based on the body positions, that thing looked like it was about to get swatted, out of the damn court. But
Shit.
if you get it blocked on the last of the game, worse than what he ultimately did, which was not shoot and then come back down. Oh wait, the double dribble, I can't touch the ball, and now the game's over. I couldn't decide which one was worse.
I would have shot the ball.
Situation. You got to beat the Sports Center clips.
Glitter vomit. What the fuck is that?
Stuff on social media where you're the guy who didn't know that you have to shoot the ball at the end of the game. It sucks. It sucks. But
what the fuck is that?
It's the road to get there because I think Houston, again, kind of like what they did this year. They took away the lead. And I think they didn't even get a shot attempt in the last 4 possessions of the game, which was like, man.
Smoke what I had last night.
Get a shot at when it counted more. When it counted no, ultimately coming in the last little pick of the game. But, great game.
I ain't had nothing to chill them this morning. What's up, Cole? So
I don't hate me for this transition. It just
I don't know.
In the moment, and I want you to be able to talk about
it. Started with my throat.
But speaking of choking leads, Julio Jones retires, and it's the very end
of
that Falcons era.
I got a head cold or something.
Into the league.
Oh, that's the goat right there. First of all, I would just like to thank the Cleveland Browns for not only facilitate trade for
I really didn't want the shit.
They got something like 26.
He had already put some in some plastic and handed it to me, so I went on and accepted it. Threw it in my bag. But I didn't smoke it till the other day when I realized I was out of weed. I said, oh shit, I got this, he got it.
I think they traded up for Trent Richardson, one of the 3-round picks they got. And Brandon Weedle was one of those picks, and Paul Kaler was another one of those picks, and they really messed up. but it kind of glosses away from the idea that, yeah, you got Julio Jones, and then
Miss Monique sent me 5 yesterday of slime ball, girl. That's why I got that bag with last night.
I was ready to shoot and like hurt people with Julio Jones in my adolescent years, and I still kind of feel the same way right now.
Yeah.
I still remember when
yeah, me neither, brother. I don't too much trust the street vendors like that, man. I don't know what motherfuckers doing.
Look like but funny thing though is now that I just wasn't going to play for my first team anymore. Today he wasn't all that good, so it hurt a little bit less. But yeah, dude, that's it is kind of strange though, because you see like my son on TV, Julio just retired, they just finishing his career on the Bears, and really just like era. And it's funny because when I post about it or I talk about it, no one thinks about it. Someone goes, oh yeah, they did have a nice little core there for a while. And that's all I can get from those people. That's good enough for me.
A sudden and the only player the Browns got with picks for the Julio Jones trade that
the doctors are flooding their head. Especially last year, for him, with his head like at the top of the conference, trying to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You kind of see where the cracks were. Like, they didn't have a whole lot on defense, obviously. They don't have a whole lot on defense. But I guess like we talked about this one, you got Matt, you got Brownie, you got
I don't pay that much, man. Lion. I don't know shit about no stock markets. But what they say about it. And 1,600 points, that's a lot of points. A black. It's a black. Ah, shit. Oh, man. No, I didn't redeem. Because I'm 7 points short. So I'm not going to bother. And I'm not going to get a gram. I ain't going to redeem for a gram. I'd rather get that infused pre-roll. Yeah, I'm going to use my points on the infused pre-roll. Them pretty potent. I like those. All right, y'all, I'm going back inside. I can't be on the phone. They still in the bed. I'll holler at y'all later today.